Hi guys, today I want to talk to you about Hoya Retusa. Why Retusa? Because it's cool and it's blooming. So let me show you what I got here. My Retusa, which is initially, I actually did not want to buy. I did not like the name of it. I don't know why. I just did not like the name of it. So I kind of kept skipping. And finally, last year, I purchased it. So I have it for about a year now, maybe. But it really grew on me. It's a really, really cool plant. It lives in one of these. It's just a candle holder that the second one broke. So I decided to put a plant in there, and especially if it's a hanging plant, it's kind of perfect. It has room to trail. So, and let me show you my little blooms here. So basically this is my plant right here. It's pretty full, but I do want to fill it up a little bit more. And there's like a little bloomies here, right here. You can see how cute they are. They're adorable. There's another one right here. And there's another one right here. And there's another bud somewhere that I've seen. Oh, it's like right here, tiny little bud. So about this Hoya, the scent is very, very light. It's very, like, it doesn't smell like anything during the day. At night, it's very kind of light, like almost like a grassy, lemony type of smell, but it's very, very light. So if you're one of those people who doesn't really want strong scents in their home, this is the good one too. Very, very easy Hoya. It's different. I like the foliage on it. It's just weird and different. So a little bit about this Hoya, and I know stuff because I got a book. So I bought this book a little while ago. Well, let's rephrase it. My husband bought me this book a little while ago. It's one of those things, every time there's a holiday coming up, my husband always asks me, what do I want? I'm pretty bad, and I don't know if it's pressure or something. Anytime somebody asks me, I cannot come up with one thing. And one year, actually, it was funny because I was flipping through the magazine and I saw an exercise bike when he asked me that question. So I told him, why don't you get me an exercise bike? And he did. The funny thing, I do not exercise, people. I know I should, but I do not. So I have an exercise bike that I don't use. So this time, like when he asked me what I want, I came up with this idea, which is great. Finally, I came up with the idea of the gift that I actually can use and really, really enjoy. So if you guys can get your hands on this Genius, the Genius Hoya book, it's really, really good. And this one, I believe there's like 270 Hoyas in here. Does it say anywhere? I believe so, and it's actually signed for me, so that's pretty cool. So that was definitely the best gift I could ever ask for, and there's a lot of information on different Hoyas in here. And let me read to you about Retusa a little bit, so this way maybe understand a little bit more about this plant. So Hoya Retusa is the stem is 0.2 centimeters and scrambling. Leaves are narrow and notched. It's 5 by 0.5 centimeters. Green with no visible veins. Flowers are cup-shaped, 1.5 centimeters. The corolla is white and the corona is red. There may be up to 3 flowers per umbel, but usually only one. The scent is weak. In nature, it grows in cool forests of India. Hoya Retusa is a species of odd leaves and growth pattern. It may take time to establish cutting, but well-rooted plants grow well. Leaves are produced in groups close together on a stem interspaced with leafless sections. Flowers are often borne singularly, but usually plant has many flowers open at the same time. Place the plant in a sunny position and give ample nutrients. This species is recommended for the beginners if the plant is well rooted. So basically, that's all the information, I have on this Hoya. From my personal experience, this is a very, very easy Hoya. And since I kind of did not like the name of it, and so when I got it, and it wasn't really one of my favorites, so I kind of ignored it for a while. I put on my south window right here in this room, which I do have overhang here over my porch. So basically it gets morning sun and it gets afternoon sun. So during the day when it's blistering, sun is not hitting it because of the overhang. So I kind of, wasn't one of my crazy wish list Hoyas, so I got it, I put it there, and it's doing really, really good. It loves the spot, and it grew quite a bit because it was a tiny little plug when I got it. It was very, very small. It didn't have any of those trails before, and it's actually blooming for a second time for me. I was a little surprised. I thought maybe it just blooms in the fall because that's when it's first bloomed for me, and I was definitely pretty surprised a few days ago to discover all these blooms on it. So it is in my chunky mix. So it's basically orchid bark, soil, what do I have in charcoal, and I have a perlite in there. So basically most of my Hoyas are in the same mix. It's doing very, very well. The pot size, I want to say this is like 3-4 inch pot, and I water it about once a week. Very, very easy. I mean, I really had no trouble with this Hoya whatsoever, so it definitely grew on me and I definitely enjoy it at this point. As of propagation, I would assume it's very, very simple. I will definitely try once it's done blooming. I will try to propagate, and I would say I would probably just cut right here between those nodes. I would cut it right here and take this stem right here, for instance, and just put it in the soil and then just pop it in my propagation box. I personally like soil propagation. Some stuff I do propagate in the water, but something tells me, and there's already aerial roots there. I don't know if you guys would be able to see it, but there's already aerial roots right over here, so it's pretty good. So it tells me that this Hoya would not be that difficult to propagate. So I would just basically, I will try. I will definitely give you an update once I can root this thing and once it's growing. But I feel like it's going to be very, very easy Hoya. The reason why I like soil propagation, I don't have to disturb the roots as they're new and they're growing. But I would say it would be pretty easy. Literally, this is a good example right here. You can see some aerial roots right over there. I would just literally cut like right here and take this section and just pop it in the soil. You can probably put it in water if you're not comfortable with soil, and then just put it in the propagation box, which is basically a little mini greenhouse for them. I will show you at some point what it looks like. And that's about it on this Hoya. It's pretty amazing. It's very, very simple. Definitely, like it states in the book, great for beginners. And it grows very, very well. It grew quite fast considering, how long I have it. I think it really, I'm gonna look it up, but I think it's only been not even a year since I have this. So that's about it on this Hoya. So if you guys like my videos, like my videos. If you want to subscribe, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.